Learning how to track your ovulation naturally at home without any fancy gadgets, apps, or devices. I will never forget the month I thought something was wrong with me. My moods were all over the place. Today I felt so happy. I will feel so happy. The next day I will feel so irritated, confused, unhappy, and I couldn't just focus. It felt random until I realized it wasn't. Until one day I realized a pattern. Around the same time every month, I will feel confident, I will feel energized, I will feel so much energy in my body. And then in a week's time, I will just crash, like as if nothing happened, as if I was not energized the previous week. That was what was happening until it hit me that my body was not just confused, but rather it was communicating something I wasn't paying attention to. That realization changed everything for me, and that is what inspired today's video. Hi Lycians, is there right here. I'm a 500 level medical student. Learning how to track your ovulation naturally at home without any fancy gadgets, apps, or devices. Though technology has made it easier for us by inventing the apps and tools and kits that makes this thing easier, right? What of persons who don't have access to this? What of persons who don't even know how to use these apps? Believe me, when you understand your cycle, you will stop feeling that your body is against you, but instead you will move with it. I made a previous video on how to use step-by-step guide on how to use a pregnancy test strip at home, and that video is doing so well. It is in my channel. I'll leave the link somewhere above, or you can check in the description box. Now let's start with the basics. Ovulation is basically when your body releases an egg. This happens once in every month, and it happens midway into your menstrual cycle. And that is the time you're most fertile and the time when your chances of getting pregnant is at the highest. Your cycle has two phases: the time before ovulation, which is the follicular phase, and the time after ovulation, which is the luteal phase. Now, your understanding of these phases will make you know while you have mood changes, energy changes, food changes even, you need to know that your hormones literally shape your daily life. So instead of fighting it, instead of going against it, you will learn, or you have to learn, how to live with it. Let's talk about what your body does during ovulation, how it says you are ovulating, and how you can even know that you are ovulating. Now, days before your ovulation, or 2 to 3 days before your ovulation, your cervical mucus tends to become clear, sticky, and slippery, right? And this is basically due to the hormone called estrogen. Now, after your ovulation, this mucus chain tends to go back to being so thick, right? This is your body's way of basically telling you, girl, this is your fertile period. You need to do the needful, or you need to stay clear. If you're one of the girlies that are used to checking your temperature every morning, you should get used to this. During ovulation, your body temperature rises a bit, more like 0.3 Celsius to 0.5 Celsius. And this is your body telling you ovulation is here. So for you to be precise with this temperature change, you need to get used to checking your temperature every morning with a thermometer, probably at the first day of your menstruation throughout the month. And when you notice this rise in temperature, this change in temperature, then you'll know that okay, your body is telling you something. The next change you can observe is what most of us ladies feel, and this pain is usually a very mild, dull pain that you can notice on one side of your lower abdomen or your lower belly. And this is just a sign that your body is telling you that an egg has been released. During this period, you tend to feel more social, more attractive, more confident, more all over the place, more anything at all, anything, name it. And these all are totally natural. You just need to know that this time your hormones are just at their peak, and that is okay. Now, how do you track this ovulation at home without gadgets, apps, and devices? Here is a step-by-step guide you can take note of. This is the first day of your period, this is the first day of your menstrual cycle. So you can actually write this thing down, jot down this date in your calendar, in your diary, or just marking it on a simple calendar. And this just makes it easier to remember and easier for you in tracking your ovulation. A cycle length is the time from the first day of your menstruation to the first day of your next menstruation. So within that period is what is called cycle length. And for an average woman, her cycle length is usually 28 days, but there's a range which is 21 to 35 days. So any woman can have 21, 25, 28, or even 35 days, and that is natural. With the knowledge of your menstrual cycle, you're going to know the day your ovulation falls into. For a normal average woman with a 28 menstrual cycle, her ovulation is usually going to be on the day 14. Then with a woman with a 30-day menstrual cycle, her ovulation is either going to be on day 16 or day 15. You just have to know that ovulation day is midway into your menstrual cycle. So whatever your menstrual cycle is, so far as it's 21 to 35, just find the mid time, the mid period within that range, and that is going to be your ovulation day. And for you to know your menstrual cycle and be certain about it, you can track your period for 3 different months: month 1, month 2, month 3, and just calculate the cycle length to know that they are consistent with each other. And with that, you're going to know that okay, your menstrual cycle is regular, and you're going to know your perfect menstrual cycle. The next step is just basically watching your body's natural signs. The signs I mentioned earlier: the change in cervical mucus, change in your body temperature, the mid or mild ovulation pain or cramps, and the energy boost, the increased libido. Just know that your body is definitely going to give you hints. No one needs to be perfect with knowing the ovulation day, but slowly and steadily noticing these changes that happen once in every month, you're going to become a pro of your body. Not two ladies are the same, so as their body system is different. But here are things you should take note of, or mistakes you should avoid while tracking your ovulation. Yes, they give you correct answers, but they work on that prediction, right? And they're automated. So just rely on your body, because your body just gives you the confirmation you need. Every lady has a different cycle, every lady has a unique cycle. So also is your ovulation day unique as you are. Another mistake you should avoid or you should know is don't panic if your cycle shifts. There are different factors that could lead to a change in your menstrual cycle. It could be stress, it could be diet, it could even be sleep. So if you notice this or you're noticing this, just adjust your body and treat it good. The more you understand your body, the more confident you are living it. And you need to know that your cycle is not just about your fertility, but a reflection of your energy, health, and womanhood. So you need to start paying attention. Your body is always talking, and it's time to start listening. If you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I made an ebook on a step-by-step guide on how you can use a pregnancy test strip at home, and I also made a video on that which is in my channel, but I'm going to be leaving the link to both the video and the ebook down in the description box, so you could check out that video, and after then check out the ebook and you can get one for yourself. Always remember, stay soft, stay safe, and always choose peace.